Hello guys, Subdued here, and welcome to Dark Souls 2. I am loving this game, you guys. I was so excited when it came out. As you can probably see, my playtime is, 52, 64 hours, and it came out 6 days ago. So, I'm really liking this. I'm also really glad that I'm on summer break now, so... Anyway, let's get started. Yes, let's get started. Alright, let's start a new game. This is gonna be exciting, you guys.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar? No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
we go, guys. We are in Dark Souls 2. As you see, we are hollow. Stupid grass, but yeah, our face, you can see we're hollow. And in this game, the more hollow you are, the lower your maximum health until you get to half of your maximum life. So it's more like Demon Souls than Dark Souls. And despite the fact that we're hollow, you can be invaded at any time, even when you are hollow. Even if you have half your maximum life, you can be invaded. So it's best to stay as human as possible, so you have as much life as possible. At least that's how I like to play. And these little monkey things, they're friendly. They'll even walk up to you, say hi, they run away. As long as you don't punch them. First time I played this game, I was looking over there, over where we fell down, and I was looking for items. There's only one, which is over there, the rusty coin. And I fell off the edge, got the "You died" achievement. And then I walked over here, punched one of these guys, and they murdered me. And I was like, yeah, this is Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls. Now, that item we got, rusty coin, temporarily boosts luck. In this game, there is no humanity, so you can't just stack humanity to get item find. You have to use like the gold serpent ring and things like, and other pieces of equipment to boost your item find. And that rusted coin helps temporarily.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
And here we get to name our character.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright guys, I'll be back as soon as I've made the character look how I want them to look. Alright guys, we're back. Got our character. We're going to be playing a cleric because I love miracles. They're really, really fun and overpowered in this game. We are going to be choosing the petrified something. I know the bonfire aesthetic is useful, but you can pretty much get infinite of those later in the game, so it's not really too wonderful. But using the petrified something, you can do the crow trading, like in Dark Souls 1, and the crows are really early in the game, so and with the trading, you can get a random item, and the better item you trade, the better chance of getting a good item, and the petrified something has the best chance of getting something good. So let's go with that. And some of you, if you know your Japanese, you can know why I named my character,
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
And she is right. This game is no joke. At least until I complete my build, and then it is kind of a joke. But we'll get to that later. And we got the DLC items for pre-ordering the game. I pre-ordered this in like January or something, like as soon as you could. Kind of funny. Okay, if we come up here, we got Human Effigy, which is this game's version of Humanity versus Halloween. And we start with a Cleric Sacred Chime, which I want my weapon first and my chime second. And we start with, and we actually can use the shield, which is nice. Although we can't actually use the shield with the weapon because we don't have 12 strength yet. They start us with 11 strength and a weapon that requires 12 strength. Yeah, this is Dark Souls. Anyway, we have the Archdrake robes, which are actually pretty good. Like, you don't find much better than this in the early game. And then if we equip our imported stuff, which everyone starts with, you can see we have pretty decent defense already. We have 230-ish defense and 14 poise. That's not bad for just starting the game. Now we're gonna have to go through the starting area, two-handing, because we don't have the strength yet, but we'll get there. Let's light the bonfire. And if I do miss anything, you guys who've actually played the game, here we go. Soul Lost and Dead and a torch. This game actually lets you light torches. It's pretty cool. And the more torches you pick up, the longer your torch will last. And you can even light, like, these braziers. Braziers? I don't know how you pronounce that word. But you can light them, and they provide light, and they don't go out. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get on with the starting area. You don't have to do this. You can completely skip this and go to the Firelink Shrine of this game, the main hub area. But I like to do it. Gets you some extra souls. And this mace is like, I think it's the most powerful starting weapon, I'd say. It's just like it just wrecks, it one-shots everything, basically. As long as you don't fight the giant ogres. Those guys will wreck your face. I haven't actually been able to kill them with melee attacks. Like, in the beginning of the game, I've had to come back at like level 100 and kill them with like a +7 weapon or something. So, got our dagger. It's actually a good thing to have. It's a good backstabbing weapon. Because as you can see, it gets... can't see it, but it gets enormous... Oh, we can't use it because we have the dex. Darn it. Anyway, that dagger. On a New Game Plus, I've seen a guy use one-shot New Game Plus enemy with a character that just started and an unupgraded dagger with a backstab. The dagger is rock. And as you can see, these stone tablets, they give you tips on how to play the game. But it's Dark Souls. You can destroy your hints for how to play the game. It's wonderful. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the dagger is a really good backstabbing weapon. Especially if it also infuses really well. You can make it like elemental. It gains lots of elemental damage when you add elements to it. Die. One shot. Here we go. Let's pick up this life gem. These life gems, they are really cool. It's a healing item. And you can eventually buy as many as you want. But they're kind of limited in the beginning of the game.
Give us
Ah, and here are our trading pros. Let us leave our petrified temple.
Yeah! Silky smooth!
Yay! What do we get? Demon's Great Hammer.
You! Give us smooth!
We are probably never,
Yes, you!
ever
Give
going
us
to be able to
silky!
use that. We have minus 220 damage because of our stats. Oop, we forgot a treasure. And in this game, you can actually run up ladders, which is nice.
You!
Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I think that's what it said. Alright, so this does 80 damage. How much does our mace do? Mace does 120. We'll try this anyway, just for laughs. Probably die. But it'll be a funny death. Alright. I don't even know the moveset on this weapon, because I never use great hammers. Oh, that's pretty terrible. I must say. I don't have my other mace equipped. Yeah, I'm running away. This thing, I don't recommend you using this in the game. It's pretty bad. Also, don't try a fight with the UI open. Basically, just don't do anything I just did. That was really stupid. I'm gonna smash you with a giant hammer. He does 50 damage. I'm gonna hit you in the head with this tiny mace. It one-shots you. RPG logic. Amber herbs. Those things restore a spell uses when consumed. They're a limited consumable. But they are pretty nice if you're using magic. Oh yeah, I just forgot. I just realized I could heal myself instead of using that life gem I used earlier. Cool. Alright, let's... What was that? That was not what I thought it was. That was really strange. Just bust down this door. Most wooden doors can be broken in Dark Souls 2, which is fun. I like to break them just because. And let's heal again. Basically, can't use any attack miracles until you have 22. No, until you have. No, actually, you can use ones before Lightning Spear. There's one at 20 and one at 17, I think. But really, you can't really do much damage with miracles until you get to 20 faith. That's when you get one of the most fun spells for a cleric faith build. Sort of, it's a spell that's like a beam version of Wrath of the Gods. It has a wide area effect and just like it's really easy to wreck people in PvP with it. It's pretty fun. I've been doing PvP on my cleric character, my other faith user, my level like 135 I think, and it's been pretty fun just spamming the emit force, the beam force spell, because it's really hard to dodge that thing. Anyway, how much do we need to level up? We need 900 souls. I think I will go through this area one more time and kill these guys to get enough souls to level up, so we can actually use her weapon one-handed. So I'll be back once that's done. Alright guys, we are back. We have enough souls as you can see, but in the midterm, I died like a noob. And I want you guys to guess for a second how I died. Was it from the monsters? Was it from accidentally aggroing one of the giant ogres that, like, ate me? No. I walked off a cliff and fell on a lower ledge and died like a noob. Anyway, on that corpse you can find a small, smooth and silky stone which can be traded to the crows, which we shall do, and then we'll finally get going with the game. I know, for those of you who have played the game, I know there is an ogre back there, but I don't want to fight him with a mace and no shield. That just isn't fun. There is a way to get these guys in an AI loop, which makes it really easy to kill them, but I haven't managed to do that, so.
You! Give us... Yeah.
We got old mundane stone. That is a piece of junk. Mundane stone is used for the mundane enhancement, which is only useful if all your stats are the exact same level, because they scale. It's scaling with your lowest stat. Now it is good because you can add scaling to a weapon that otherwise doesn't have scaling, but it's pretty terrible for most weapons. And Majula. This is our hub area for the game. And there is something I want to pick up. Where is the ledge? There we go. We walk off this ledge, and then walk over here, and then walk over here. Gain a Morning Star and a Cleric Secret Chime. We already have the chime. The Morning Star is pretty terrible. It's much worse than the mace. So we are not going to be using that. But what I really want is binoculars. Those things are awesome. So we definitely want those. Now let's light the bonfire. And we have quite a bit of stuff to do over here. First, let's talk to the Emerald Herald.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may level up by using the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of... For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls.
Once again, 4 immense souls.
Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Hope will not fade away.
Bearer of the... Seek lest...
Level up. Let us level up. We shall get 1 point of strength. And we shall never raise strength again. Cool, we're done raising strength. Yay! Now there is a dude up here I want to talk to. As you can see over here, there have been 30, almost 40 million deaths worldwide since this game released.
You have that distinct scent.
If you guys want to hear the dialogue for the characters, I'm going to be skipping it because I've heard it like 3 times already. But if you want to hear it, I suggest getting the game and playing for yourself. But this guy is basically the crestfallen
What do you...
warrior from Dark Souls.
If that...
He's pretty much given up. But he is
I see.
the person
Do
who
you-
lets you join
it's-
the first
it will-
covenant. First covenant of the game, the Way of the Blue. The Way of the Blue, if you're invaded, it not only summons people from another covenant called the Blue Sentinels later, but also summons NPCs to wreck the invaders. So,
May you find...
It's pretty good. Not only that, but it also gives you your first ring. Blue Seal increases HP slightly. It's basically the Ring of Life that you can start with, but you get it just by joining the Covenant, and you don't have to be in the Covenant to get the effect. So it's pretty useful. Let's see, how much does this increase our HP by? Okay, we have 934. Remove that. We have basically gives us like 30 life. But every bit of life is helpful. Every bit of life is helpful. This guy we don't need to talk to. He is the blacksmith, the first blacksmith.
Who are you? Oh, it. But no.
He got his
Ring.
tools locked inside.
Ring.
So he wants you to get the key to unlock his tools. Let's go in here. Grab this item. I always forget and go on the left side instead of the right side. Got a life gem. Let's equip our Estus flask. There we go. As you can see, we can now use our mace one-handed, which is nice. Much rather have a shield. Estus flask shard that is used to upgrade our Estus flask. As you can see, you only start with one charge, but if you use that with the Emerald Herald, you can get another charge. And this guy is the armor merchant. He sells pretty good armor and a really good shield to start with. It's pretty much the best defensive kite shield you can get until you unlock the second blacksmith, or you defeat a boss later on.
Have you been? It's been everything.
So this guy is pretty useful, actually.
Well,
do I have for souls? No, that's nowhere near enough. Wanting to get that shield, but we don't have enough souls. We'll get it later. This one is good enough. It blocks. Oh, this guy blocks 90. It just has lower stability. The silver, I think it's the Silver Eagle one. Has like 50 stability. This one only has 40, so drains more stamina to block things. And there we go. We got a Titanite shard from him, which will be pretty useful. Pretty useful. We are alive. Yes, we are. Let's go talk to the Emerald Herald. We can reinforce that.
There, see, lest the
There we go. And I don't know how long this video has been, so I shall be back as soon as I have checked. And yeah, guys, we have gotten to the wrapping up point. So next episode, we shall go tackle our first area. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been Subwood with Dark Souls 2. See you next time.